True friends always feel close to each other, no matter the distance between them.
You know, when FOCAC was launched in 2000, I was present. I was at the FOCAC meeting as part of the South African delegation. We never expected FOCAC to become such a powerful mechanism uniting Africa and China. Now, together with FOCAC, together with the Belt and Road Initiative, plus the bilateral relationship that China enjoys with all of the African countries, you have multiple layers of China-Africa cooperation. And with no other part of the world do we have such an intense relationship. And this relationship can only grow and become stronger.
The China-Africa community with a shared future has deep roots in history. Through all the changes in the world, the friendship between China and Africa has grown stronger, passed down from generation to generation.
South Africa-China relation is quite deep. It goes way back with the revolution in China and the liberation movements in South Africa. South African liberation movements received a lot of support, financial, moral support at a global level from China.
I think South Africa and China have a long, deep history. Culturally and politically, we have a shared common interest in development.
China and Cameroon have been in this relationship for 53 years. And during this time, China has built our hydroelectric dams, our water supply, roads. They have been into practically every sector. They have been involved, they have been helping Cameroon. And we are very happy about that relationship because it is win-win, which we Cameroonians appreciate a lot.
China has been helping African countries in different aspects. But of course, as it is a win-win situation, you know, China has hardworking people and is trying to promote quality productive forces. In the meantime, Africa is also has endeavors to build its own modernization. I think both Africa and China have a lot to work together and each have what to share to achieve those shared aspirations.
At the heart of the China-Africa community is win-win cooperation.
In terms of connectivity, I mean, China has built over 6,000 plus kilometers of roads. In terms of rail, you have built over 6,000 kilometers of rail and continue to build rail and roads in most of the countries of Africa. Ports, over 20 ports have been developed or refurbished. You have also shared your own knowledge of special economic zones. You have developed several special economic zones in numerous African countries. In terms of capacity building, thousands, over 80,000 plus African students are studying in China. We have several thousand South Africans studying in China. So in terms of scholarships, capacity building, and enhancing the human resource of the African continent, China is the largest provider to the African continent.
Looking ahead, China and African countries continue their long-standing friendship and are united in the shared pursuit of modernization.
So I'm looking forward to more cooperation agreements between China and Africa. China has advantage, especially when it comes to technology. And I expect Africa to use that opportunity to leverage on China's technological capacity in order to advance its development needs. On the other hand, Africa has the resources. We have natural resources, abundant natural resources, which also we can welcome our Chinese counterparts for more investments, in terms of road infrastructure, agriculture, health, and other areas, so that we can improve the lives and livelihoods of our own people.
China is helping Africa to grow. They have been friends a long time ago. China was not so rich. Now China is richer and is saying to its friends, its old friends, that come along. I am rich now and I want you to be rich as well. And that is why, in fact, we hope that China will continue to be on our side.
So we've got a rail challenge with our trains, as well as the ports and harbors. A lot of them have outdated machinery and the maintenance has not been good. So South Africa is at a point where we're trying to not only fix that, but also advance and modernize. I mean, we are almost like the doorway to Africa, right? So if we can get our ports and harbors to adopt some of the Chinese ways of doing things and ways of doing business, I think that will improve our economy greatly. But to do that, we need the railways to go from South Africa to Mozambique to Angola. And I think that's where we can learn expertise from how China, has developed. Your trains, your highway systems are so advanced. And those are the things that I think we can really boost our economy.